Not too long ago, the fellas at Turn 10, Microsoft, and Playground Games decided to make an awesome racing game. And that awesome racing game was Forza Horizon. What made Forza Horizon special? It was an open world game with beautiful graphics and completely pushed the Xbox 360's potential to the max. Fortunately for hardcore Forza fans, it wasn't enough for many due to there was no tuning involved. And so people craved more from a sequel. It is now 2014 and we have Forza Horizon 2. Forza Horizon 2, as soon as you turn it on, has a very different vibe than the first one. First one, you opened it up and it was Porter Robinson's Language, which is a very upbeat song. But with Horizon 2, it's calm and peaceful. With that said, is the second one better than the first? First things first, Forza 5, an Xbox One launch title, suffered from a few things. It had an absolutely bonkers amount of microtransactions. There were hardly any cars and hardly any tracks. So everything you pretty much had to buy or wait for the game to be updated later. Forza Horizon 2, however, is the complete opposite end. How are the cars, you ask? You have just about everything. The cars are absolutely magnificent, and it is awesome to see this kind of variety in one racing game. Everything is detailed. The interiors of the cars are on point. Now you could get the base game for about $60, but is the VIP package worth it? In my opinion, it actually was worth it. You get all the rest of the cars for free. With the new wheel spin option, when you level up, you get an extra bonus. What wheel spin is every time you level up, you get a reward or a prize, and it's a really, really good system. However, there are XP boards and there are travel discount boards, but no upgrade boards this time. So every time you upgrade your car, you're gonna have to pay out of pocket. So what's the theme of Forza Horizon? Well, it's a music festival, say like Ultra or EDC in real life, combined with the most epic car meet of all time. Now, did they do that in the first one well? Yes. Did they do it in the second one well? Absolutely. You feel the energy, you feel the vibe. It's a very positive game, and it's in a place where you want to be. This is the Forza Horizon 2 map. Now, as you can see, it is humongous. So you go parts of France and also parts of Italy, and you can also drive along the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Career mode has an absolutely ridiculous amount to do. Speed traps are back, so if you want to top out a car through a speed trap, go for it. Another new option is the Horizon Bucket List. It is a series of around 30 challenges of what you would love to do if you were at this event, if it was a real life thing. The kind of builds you can do in Horizon when it comes to upgrades and tuning is absolutely ridiculous. Want to do an LSX Willys Jeep after a barn find? Go for it. Want to have that 1,000 horsepower Supra we've always wanted in a Forza game? Or you could even go as far as dropping the 2JZ into an FRS and have an absolutely crazy rolling burnout vehicle. Want to drive a twin turbo Huracan and top it out on the highway? Go for it. Do you want to tear ass in a McLaren P1 off the coast? Go for it. Want an RB26 240? Go for it. Speaking of 240SXs, they also have this really awesome dock section, so you can do lots of drift challenges or even drive around Gymkhana style. Along with that, there's also a runway if you want to do Texas 2K style roll races or even online drag racing events that are properly organized. There are car meets as well in the game, and they're not so much what you think. They're not like you can get out of the car and walk around, but it'll put you randomly with people online, and you can do an online road trip together, which leads to doing championship events. Forza has always been known to have some of the best car sounds ever in video game history. The tires squeal, the motors go crazy, motors backfire and snap and crackle and pop, say in this Jaguar F-Type. Along with that, if it's going to rain, thunder will be heard, so it gives you kind of time to prepare for the upcoming weather. Speaking of the weather, rain is now involved. And how does the game feel in the rain? Completely different. Traction is affected, everything is affected. Also, when you want to go off-road and just randomly be stupid, you can. In Forza Horizon 2, you can almost go anywhere. If you can see it, you can probably go to it. As I drift through these ridiculous fields just because I can. Oh yeah, there's no more magic bushes that stop you randomly like in the first game. The power of the Xbox One, a lot of the limitations of the 360 are now gone. The game is absolutely beautiful. Everywhere you go, there is scenery of mountains. The cars look fantastic. You can see all the little droplets on the car when it rains. Things reflect and shine. Showcases are also back, so you have these crazy events like, say, racing a crop duster and a Ford Raptor as you jump it into the sky. Also, photo mode is back, and with photo mode, you can do these little mini challenges of photographing cars you haven't yet seen yet while in the game. What's cool is, if you do these challenges, eventually you will get money bonuses for more credits. And more credits means more fun because you can get more cars. This is my serious face. Cars get dirty and grimy. If I go through this field with this 2015 Mustang GT and I stay here long enough and drift around, the car is going to get extremely dirty and it's not going to get clean anytime soon. Little details like that that really make Horizon stand out. Another great thing is, since tuning is now in Horizon, you don't have to go all the way back to your garage to do it. At any point, say in this twin turbo Viper, I wanted to change the settings, I can hit start, scroll over, and go to my tune setup. You have the benchmark, your 0 to 60, 0 to 100, your top speed, and so on and so forth. So if you need to work out the kinks, you can just do it right there on demand and then get right back to it. Joining in online is also almost effortless. You press start, you go to online free roam or online road trip, and within a good 30 seconds, it will tell you that a free roam session is available. And no waiting in lobbies anymore. The entire game will sync around you. All of the traffic and all the other players flawlessly sync together. So it's a very smooth transition from single player to multiplayer and back. It's very interesting going from each kind of environment in Horizon, cruising on the highway, to doing a canyon back road, to even cruising through the cities. And these highly detailed cities are just absolutely immaculate. And you know, if you're angry at the world, everything's destructive. So I'm just going to hit these bikes real quick. Anger management. So obviously you're probably saying, David, you obviously like Horizon 2. Well, yes, I beat it very, very quickly on the main story, and even after that, it still said I was only at 17% out of 100 progress-wise. So this game will give me so much to do in a very long time. So what's the verdict on Horizon 2? Is it better than the first? Yes. Do I prefer it over Forza 5? Yes, I think it's a very much more positive feeling game, and also there's just more to look at and it's more entertaining overall. Yes, the hardcore track guys are going to despise me for saying that, and I know that, but with an online community on Horizon 2, I think it'll have more longevity. With the social aspect of Horizon 2, you also have car clubs which people can join and leave almost on demand, and it's very cool because they have a leveling system. And along with that, it has a message box to let you know if people have left or come back. I might even go as far to say that this might be my favorite racing game I've ever played. And I don't say that lightly. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy and have a good one.